Okay, this is actually foreign car guide, and I don't know if you know what car that is up the front, but that is a Subaru. It's not your typical Subaru, because this is the first Subaru ever made. This is the Subaru 360. September 1968, sold for 50 cents. Sound of Music, Formula V racers now tops Japan. Second in the world car production. Mechanics of the distributor. Pretty cool. We got the contents, tech torque, imported car scoops, bits and pieces, new Ford Escort series, replaced the former Angela, like, I think it's how you say it, Angelia. It's the car you see in Harry Potter. Subaru bows in by the editor. Road test for the BMW 2002. BMW, I know I say BMW 2002. Sound Music, Vauxhall, Volkswagen air conditioning, mechanics, a distributor, which is kind of neat. But let's get right into it. There's the Escort. Very black and white back in the day. The book is in perfect condition, but considering it was in the garage, you know, I'm surprised it's not, like, you know, destroyed. So here it is, the Subaru 360, Subaru bows in, Japanese mini car that sets 4 and gives up to 66 miles per gallon. Left, the Subaru has been in the Japanese market for 10 years, where it is virtually the people's car. One of its big appeals is fuel economy. The top speed is said to be 63 miles per hour. Fuel economy is up to 66 miles per gallon, and 0 to 50. For some reason, they didn't use 0 to 60 back then. They used 0 to 50. Acceleration is 17 seconds. If you watched my recent video on going down the tubes, this car right here goes 0 to 60 in I think it was 18 seconds, and that was revving up to almost 6,000 RPM. So that was pretty intense. Of course, this car is a lot heavier, but then again, it's also got the engine's almost 3 times the size. So much for pre-charged batteries. Maybe it's just because this one was dead. I can only find this one. It says pre-charged. Oh boy. Better not cost too much. Anyways, where was I? Left below the Force air-cooled vertical twin-cylinder 2-cycle engine has a displacement of 306 cc, 20.7 cubic inch, develops 20 horsepower, 5,000 RPM. This is supposed to be, I think, what was it, 75 or 79? I think it was 79. It's like about 9 less than the fuel-injected model over there. This is the carbureted, so it's about 9 less. So I'm thinking about 75 or 71. Something like that. Supposed to be. And 101 pound-feet torque. Yeah. Filler for separate 2.6 capacity seen at the upper right engine compartment. Below, the spare tire, battery, and tools take up just about the available space of the front compartment. Tire size is less than 10 feet overall. Yeah. The Subaru Seats 4 weighs 886 pounds, has fully reclining front bucket seats, and 4-wheel independent suspension. It's priced at $1,297. And now, they're so hard to find. I know there's a guy in Portland, Oregon. I watch his videos every so often. 2-stroke turbo, I think his name is, a 2-stroke something. He's got, I think, 1 or 2 of these and 1 or 2 of the 360 vans, which are actually, I think, shorter than these. It's pretty intense. Like, instead of having this stick out, like your windshield's up here, and it's just, I think, like an inch shorter. It's crazy. I'm pretty sure. 20 horsepower air-cooled, 2-cycle engine, and it's got a separate oil supply. Opening above rear deck lid is lockable door over fuel filler. The overall width is 51.2 inches, and the height is 53.5 inches. Best described as a microcar, the Japanese Subaru 360 announced Last May sells for $1,207 in ports of entry and is said to deliver up to 66.3 miles per gallon. That tops the Prius. That tops the Geo Metro. That tops the Volkswagen Bug. That tops pretty much any car in existence, except for like the Honda Insight that came out in 2000. That one actually got about the same, but could get more, and it was, well, heck of a lot faster. Its size recalls such minis as the BMW Isetta. Isetta, tiny NSUs, and Zundaps on sale here some 8 or 9 years ago. The current Subaru or second generation model has been road tested in Japan for 6 years. Subaru is made by Fuji Heavy Industries, one of the world's largest manufacturers of buses, aircraft, automobiles. Earlier versions of the new 360 sedan have been familiar sights on Japanese roads for 10 years. Fuji has expanded its facilities and can now produce between 15,000 and 20,000 cars a month. And now you're lucky to see maybe one in the whole state on Craigslist. I mean, you're lucky if you find one on Craigslist, rusted out. I've seen like maybe one, up to 3, I think, on Craigslist. And like 2 vans, or something like that, maybe around 5 of both. According to the distributor, of the top speed is 63 miles per hour, and 0 to 50 is less than 17 seconds. These 800-pound cars measure, pretty much what I said earlier. Other features in the body are continuous P52. Ooh, I didn't know that. There we go. 4-wheel independent suspension, 3-speed transmission. Oh wow, 3-speed. That's pretty ahead of its time back then. Or was it? I don't know. And rack and pinion steering. I actually think the Volkswagen had 4 speeds, so I don't know. Probably not. Standard equipment. But back then, most Chevys had 2-speed power glides, automatic, so it's pretty basic, standard. Reclining bucket seats, padded dash and heater, and rear ventilators. The size of Subaru is just ugly as any other little car on the road today, and sells for about $600 less than the other most popular ugly one. A dealer on viewing the car said it looks like the big car battle next year is gonna be the gnats versus the bugs. Yep, that's pretty funny. And then right here it has the eco meter gauge. 14 bucks. Huh. A bit different from mine. Right there. Alright, now we can talk a bit more about other stuff I found.